everyone, I am Hitomi Kalyao and today I am going to perform hand washing technique demonstration. Hand washing is considered a primary measure to prevent infections, and it is a single most important procedure to deter the spread of microorganisms and therefore prevent healthcare associated infections. Hand washing is important in every setting, including hospitals. It is considered one of the most effective infection control measures. There are two types of microorganisms, bacteria, present on the hands. First is the resident bacteria, which cannot be removed by hand washing. The second type is transient bacteria, which is easily removed by hand washing. So, in healthcare settings, always remember and follow the 5 moments of hand hygiene. It is important that hands be washed at the following time: before and after eating, before and after contact with any patient, when handling patient's food, blood, body fluids, secretions or excretions, where is contact with any object that is likely to be a reservoir of organisms such as soil dressings or bedpan. And lastly, after urinary or bowel elimination. Purposes of hand washing is performed to remove the natural body oil and dirt from the skin. Number 2 is to remove transient microbes, those normally picked up by the hands in the usual activities of daily living. The third is to reduce the number of resident microbes, those normally found in creases of the skin. And the fourth one is to prevent the transmission of microorganisms from client, from nurse to family, and from client to nurse. And lastly is to prevent the cross-contamination among clients. Prior to the conduct of the procedure, first ensure that the equipments to be used are complete. This includes an easy-to-reach sink with warm water, antimicrobial soap, bar soap will do, paper towels or tissue paper, an orange stick or toothpick, and a hand lotion if needed. Now let's proceed to the hand washing. There are 2 steps: preparatory and performance. To perform necessary assessment, we should keep our nails short. Remove all jewelry such as wristwatches or bracelets and rings, because microorganisms can lodge into the settings of our jewelries. And check hands for breaks in the skin such as hangnails or cuts, because open wounds can harbor high concentrations of microorganisms. In doing the performance of hand washing, first we'll have to roll sleeves above elbows, so it won't get wet. And the most important thing to do not touch the sink. Remember that the sink is a contaminated area, and so we must avoid touching it. And also our uniforms or our clothes should never come into the contact with the sink, so as to prevent the transfer of microorganisms into our uniforms. Turn on the water and adjust the flow so that the water is running. Wet the hands and arms thoroughly under running water while holding the hands lower than the elbows. Make sure that the water flows from the arms to the fingertips. Apply a good amount of antimicrobial soap. Lather hands and arms thoroughly. Wash hands and arms meticulously. Keep your hands lower than your elbows at all times. Use firm rubbing and circular movements, including the palms, back of the hands, heel of the hands, and the wrist. Interlace the fingers and thumbs and move the hands back and forth. Rub the fingertips against the palm of the opposite hand. We can use our toothpick or any thin sticks to remove the dirt or the bacteria inside the fingernail. Pay special attention to cleansing the following areas that can concentrate microorganisms. Rinse hands thoroughly with warm running water starting on elbow and moving down to the arm. Make sure that there is no bubbles anymore. And your hands are cleansed enough from the running water. Now dry hands thoroughly from fingers to the forearms without scrubbing. Discard the paper towel in the appropriate container. Use another dry paper towel to turn off the faucet. This is done to avoid the faucet because the faucet is a contaminated area, and if we do touch that, then we'll have to do the whole process again. And lastly, use lotions as needed. If you feel that your hands are dry, you can use any moisturizer product. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Keep safe and healthy.